Alright, so, like, first off, I heard what Ember Moon said. What she said was just so ridiculous. It sounded like a jealous black woman. It sounded like she sounded like an envious, jealous black woman. Let me tell you why she's jealous of Mandy Rose. Look, this Ember Moon chick just needs to just keep her mouth shut, because it's going to really hinder her booking when it comes to bigger companies. Because what she said about 2.0, honey, have you seen Impact Wrestling? Do you remember that they was pushing Scarlett Bordeaux? They push hot, sexy women. Look, Ember, you are not very attractive, man. Don't take it out on Mandy Rose. It's like, you sound like jealous sour grapes. Look, how about you just keep your mouth shut and just go home to your white zaddy? That's what this is about. Just go home to your white zaddy. It's like, dude, I never was fond of Ember Moon. She's a white girl in a black girl's body. That's what she is, really. Everybody knows that. Hence why she has a white zaddy that she goes home to. But it goes much deeper on why she hates on Mandy Rose. All black women who date white zaddies, they are not jealous of black women, right? Like, why would they? Why would a black woman who dates white zaddies be jealous of black women? That makes no sense. Black women who date white zaddies are only jealous of white women because they are trying to keep their white zaddy away from white women. So they gotta bring down other white women, so their white zaddies won't leave them for that particular white woman. So of course she has to brainwash her white zaddy when it comes to thinking, oh, women like Mandy Rose are not all that. They are bad for wrestling, this and that. You're trying to gaslight your white zaddy. You're trying to brainwash. I have tons of experience dealing with or knowing of black women who only date white zaddies. They are only jealous of white women. That's their competition. A black girl who dates white zaddies, her competition is white women. That's her competition. That is her main mindset. Make sure I'm keeping my white zaddy happy. Make him forget about white women. That's the only reason she's jealous of freaking Mandy Rose. But what she said was just so stupid and illogical. Woman, this business was made off of divas. This business, when it comes to women's wrestling, it was made off of hot women. Hot women. You can't pick and choose when to be sexy. Okay, so you want to be sexy on fucking IG, but you don't want to be sexy on TV? Make that make sense. You want to post hot photos on IG, but you don't want to be sexy on TV? That makes no sense. Now, I'm not talking about Ember Moon. Look, I don't know what she posts on social media. I don't follow her. But I'm just saying in general, for all women who have her mindset. Because have you seen Sean Spears' wife? Have you seen her tag team partner? They post sexy ass shit on IG. Tons of female wrestlers post sexy ass shit on IG. So she's in a minority when it comes to this shit. Not everybody has your mindset, Ember. Sexiness draws. Sexiness attracts viewers. This is pro wrestling. This is fucking entertainment. Entertainment. Cardi B draws because she shows sexiness. Nicki Minaj draws because she shows sexiness. What's that girl's name? Something Cat? Dojo Cat? She shows hotness. She draws. It's like, what's the problem? Like, what's the problem? You can't pick and choose when to be sexy and when to not be sexy. It's like, look, it's either you got the or you don't. If you don't, keep it to yourself. Don't bring down other women with you. This chick over saying they wanted us to act like Mandy Rose. Yes, because Mandy Rose is drawing on that show. Like, huh? Yes, Mandy Rose draws on social media and she draws on TV. Do what she's doing. By your logic, hey, whoever is the most successful woman or man on the card, hey, don't do what they do. Yeah. Don't follow in their footsteps on why they became successful. Ember, there's a reason why you're not in the big leagues anymore, because you didn't want to follow in the footsteps of people who are more successful than you are. Follow the keys of success. Study other people. That's how you get ahead in life. That's factual information. It's like with YouTube. You want to be successful, follow the next YouTuber who is successful. Follow in their footsteps. Do what they do. If not, do it better. It's like, my God, I'm sick of this SJW era, man. I'm sick of these snowflakes. It's not disrespectful to want to have a woman look attractive, look sexy. Like, I don't want to watch a woman who looks and dresses like a man on TV. What's the problem? Like, dude, I'm fucking straight. I like women. So, I'm a man, right? Men who love sports love women as well. Hence why when you watch boxing, you see sexy ass women telling you what round it is. There's reasons why fucking Dana White hires sexy ass model ring girls that tell you what round it is. They have been around before you was born, bitch. Like, I don't get it. Dude, just admit that y'all gay. Who don't want to see sexy ass women on TV. It's like, you are gay. I'm sorry, you're just gay. I'm not gay. I love women. In every facet of life, I love women, man. I want to see hot women. It's like, what's that old saying? Booze and women? Like, bruh. Have you seen Married with Children? Al Bundy loved women. That's why he was always at the fucking strip club, looking at hot, sexy women. It's like, okay, just dress ugly then, bro. Dress ugly. If you don't want men to watch you, just dress ugly. Okay, dress like a bum. It's like, I don't see what's the problem here. It's like, wrestling ain't real. It's show business. It's literally show business. What's the problem wanting to watch hot women wrestle? I don't want to watch women who are ugly wrestle. If that's the case, let me watch men wrestle. If I want to watch a human being that I'm not attracted to, I'm gonna keep on watching men wrestling. Right? It's like, I don't get, like, dude, keep that same energy, right? There's a lot of women in wrestling who have a fucking OnlyFans. So keep that same energy. Don't say, I don't want to be a sex object on TV, but I'm making shit loads of money on OnlyFans dressing half naked. I mean, ain't that a form of porn? Isn't it? Isn't OnlyFans basically softcore porn depending on what you upload on that site? Like, I don't get it. Like, when you look at the majority of female wrestlers on IG, they post damn near half naked most of the time. Okay, bring that on TV. Help us draw some damn numbers. That's the problem with AEW in their women's division. That whole roster, besides Jade Cargill, maybe Hogan, that whole roster, they dress like they're going to the fucking laundromat. They dress like they're going to Starbucks. They dress like soccer moms. And you wonder why your numbers are low every week? It's like nobody wants to watch women wrestlers who don't dress some kind of sexy. It's like, aren't all women sexy? Shouldn't we be empowering women to show their sexuality more? Ain't that the definition of women empowerment? Show your sexy side, be bold, be brave. Now, to get back on Ember Moon. Listen, honey, you're not really all that good. You didn't have a character. You can't talk in promos. And the fact that what I heard was she was selfish. She was selfish. She didn't want to help out the upcoming talent. That's what I heard from that interview. Basically, she felt like it was an insult to her to lend a helping hand to the next generation of wrestlers. If that's the case, bitch, you gonna have a hard time finding work for the fucking big leagues now, girl. With that comment, that means you are selfish. That means you are selfish. Go back and watch the interview with Randy Orton with Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's called Paying It Forward. The Undertaker, he put over Randy Orton in his rookie year. Ever since then, Randy Orton has done the same. It's called Paying It Forward. Put over talent that are not at your level so they can get to your level. It's called helping out the next generation. And you had a problem with that? Listen, look, not everybody has the it factor. Mandy Rose has the it factor. Ember, you do not. It's like, look, Ember, just admit it. You just want to keep your white zaddy happy, right? Almost like that song from Tupac, Just Like Daddy. Like the one song, Just Like Daddy. But let's do a remix. Just like Zaddy, come on. Just like Zaddy. Come with me in a time will grow. Dedicate slow jams on the radio. Make it happen, I can feel your passion. Looking out for you just like Zaddy. Come on. Sunshine turns to rain, baby. I can take it with you, babe. If you trust me, close your eyes, feel the magic. Never leave when you need me. I'll do you just like Zaddy. Ember, that's your song. Just keep quiet and just keep your white Zaddy happy. Seriously. Look, there's a reason why people want Sable in the Hall of Fame. Why did Tori Wilson make it to the Hall of Fame? How come people are pushing for Stacy Keibler to be in the Hall of Fame? Why are the Bella Twins in a damn Hall of Fame? All those girls are attractive women. Like, they wasn't great in the ring, but they influenced wrestling, right? This is what I've noticed. The people who have influenced wrestling were not good in the ring. Have you noticed that? When it comes to women? That's pretty odd. How come the women who are not that good in the ring have a stronger influence on the history of women's wrestling over women who have great work rate? Still to this day, we remember Sable. Still to this day, we remember the Cat. Still to this day, we remember Victoria. girls like that, Lita, Trish, we still remember those girls, even though they didn't get that much ring time compared to the men in their era. But we still remember them. Dude, wrestling, how good you are in the ring, that don't draw. You know why? If we want to watch great wrestling, I'll just watch the men. Women, you need more than that. I'm sorry, it sounds sexist, but you need more than that. Hook us. You gotta hook us. Tell us why we should pay attention to you. Okay, yeah, you are good in the ring. Okay, we have the men for that. What can you provide that the men are not providing? Okay, that's sexiness, hotness, cleavage, something. Yes, you should be like Mandy Rose. Bro, there was tons of Mandy Roses before your time. Are you kidding me? Have you seen the Divas era? There were tons of women that look exactly like Mandy Rose, if not hotter, if not better. So she is not the standard. It's like, why'd you become a fucking wrestler? Because back in the Divas era, what made you want to be a wrestler as a woman? Because those females were hot. They weren't known for their work rate, so why did you want to be a wrestler? How did they influence you? Right? But to think that it was an insult for you to want to be like Mandy Rose or other hot women in wrestling, that just means you are very insecure about how the way you look. It's like, look at Shotzi Blackheart. Have you seen how the way she dresses? She dressed sexy as fuck, don't she? So it's like, what are you talking about here? It's like, there's women that want to feel sexy. Look, I seen Shotzi Blackheart's IG page. She poses some half-naked shit. Literally. And she is your friend, right? So are you talking shit about her as well? I swear, man, these female wrestlers, man, with that mindset is like, bro, you are wondering why you are gone from the WWE. Look, when it comes to the AEW female roster, it's like, look, they got potential. Yeah, they have very attractive women on that roster, but we can't really tell. We can't really see it because they dress like fucking soccer moms. It's like, you wonder why all of the female segments on AEW TV are just forgettable. We don't remember it because what is there to remember? Dude, make the most out of your little 2-minute segments that they give you. Give us something to remember. There's nothing to remember if y'all over here dressing in jean jackets, sweats, t-shirts. What the fuck is this? Y'all going to the damn laundromat? Y'all ran out of clothes? Now look, I ain't saying dress half naked, but I mean, dress with some sexiness. This is TV. And you wonder why the WWE, they have popular female wrestlers. Hell, even Asuka shows sexiness on IG. Even Asuka had, a couple of photos and videos back in the day from her looking sexy. It's like, bruh, everybody does it. Hence why they in the WWE. There's a why they want there's a reason why the WWE wants Jade Cargill, because she's the only female who gets it on that roster. She gets it. Sex sells, especially as a woman. Dude, that Cash Me Out girl, whatever her name is, dude, she made $50 million on OnlyFans. I'm like, oh, so men want to see sexiness? That bitch made $50 million off fucking OnlyFans. Let that sink in. So what's the problem? Take advantage of your body. Take advantage of your looks while you still have it. What's the problem? Looking sexy on TV is a problem for a woman? I never heard that before. See, that's why when it comes to the AEW female roster, it's like there's a reason why it's a boring ass roster. They dress down. That's not gonna draw. I'm sorry. There's a reason why we still watch WWE females women's division. There's a reason why every chick on that roster has stands. Because they look sexy, they dress sexy, they feel sexy. They embrace sexiness. Nobody has stands in AEW. There's nobody on the AEW female roster who got stands. Maybe Jay, now I think Jay is starting to have stands, which is a fucking good thing. But the point is, Ember was saying some lot of dumb shit. I'm glad she's gone, man. She's gonna have a hard time finding work with bigger companies. With that little mindset she has, that's a problem, man. She's selfish. And she's jealous. Throwing Mandy Rose under the bus because she's hot. That sounds like you are just fucking insecure, man. You are not comfortable in your own skin. Why do you get a problem with somebody telling you dress more sexy? What's the problem with that? If somebody told me that, I wouldn't take offense to it. I would take that advice. Draw some eyes. Make some money. Sex sells. Ask that cash me out girl. What's the name? That cash me outside bitch? Sex sells. Obviously, she makes $50 million. But now I'm seeing all these AEW bots saying, "Oh, the WWE is so selfish. Why don't they are just being dicks? Why don't they release him?" It's like, my God, man. Every time a guy asks for his release, you treat him like a guy. You want to chime in and throw the WWE under the bus. Even though Tony Khan has a lot of guys on their roster that want out, but he's not granting their release. He wants to let their contract expire, but you sweep it under the fucking rug, like always. But to throw the WWE under the bus because they don't want to release Roderick Strong yet. Here's why they don't want to cut him yet. They don't want to cut him yet because they are trying to tie in some loose ends on the Diamond Mine storyline. It's like, bro, that's too much. They cut Bivens, so they can't cut Strong soon right after. They gotta finish off the storyline on why there is no more Diamond Mine. They gotta tie in some loose ends on why Bivens is gone, why Strong is going to be gone. How the hell you guys gonna take off both guys off TV with no explanation? This is a TV show. This is business. Tie in some loose ends first, then they are gonna cut his ass. So be patient, because he is gone. But they gotta tie in some loose ends. Eventually, the Creed brothers are going to turn on this man. And that's when Roderick Strong is going to be let go. Once the Creed brothers turn on his ass. How can they finish off that storyline if they cut him? You serious? Dude, they have written plans in place that they can't break yet. They can't tear up the script. They gotta tie in those loose ends. But to say they are being dicks for keeping them on the roster, bruh, you can't give out that energy to all your employees who are under a fucking salary, a contract where, hey, you raise your hand and say, hey, I want to be released. And you grant it just like that. You can't do that because you are telling all your employees that, okay, if he can do it, the whole roster can do it. You gotta put your fucking foot down. You can't have your employees tell you how to do your fucking job. It don't work that way. I'll cut you when I want to cut you. I'm saying, who are you? You have a contract. I'll let you go when I decide to let you go. You don't run me. This is my business. You don't run me. I'm saying, that's why a lot of you AEW fans are fucking bums. That's why most likely all y'all suck at your paying job. Not me. Bitch, when I worked in retail, guess what? During my first year, they made me a fucking manager, bitch. That's how good I was. They made me a goddamn manager because I wanted to be a fucking leader. I wanted to be the top dog. I wanted to be the alpha. I wanted to be a leader of men. They gave me 5 raises in fucking 2 years. That's how good I was, bitch. I have crazy drive when I want to be great at something. But the point is, when it comes to business, if you are a boss, you can't have people run you. You can't have people tell you what to do, especially your employees. No, it's your call. It's your choice. You are the alpha. Whatever you say goes. You are in a contract. You have a salary. I control your fate. You know what I'm saying? That's the bottom line. But dude, what's so special about Roderick Strong? Here's the thing. He is so boring. They gave him his own faction. He was the leader of the Diamond Mine, right? He has his own faction. And he still wants to leave. And look, man, we all know where he's going when he does leave. So, Roddy, they gave you your own faction. Sucked at it. So now you want to leave to go to AW so you can reunite the Undisputed Era so you can continue to carry the bags of Adam Cole. Dude, you do know when you go there, we are going to forget about you. You are going to be a fucking jobber. You are going to be an AEW Dark Legend. Icon. What's so special about going to AEW? Look, I know your wife is there, but okay, so there's tons of people that don't work with their spouse. So I don't see what the fuck is the problem here. But you want to go to AEW. Dude, Adam Cole ain't doing shit of note. Fish, O'Reilly, they ain't doing shit. They are literally Adam Cole's lackeys. In fact, they are booked worse in AEW. Let that sink in for a second. They are booked like a fucking mid-card faction. So in fucking NXT, you was booked like a god with that group. But in AEW, bruh, that is a mid-card faction that ain't doing shit. They are the lackeys of Adam Cole. So you want to go there to be his lackey? That's a sign you are a beta male. Because me, look, as a wrestler, bruh, I don't want to be a lackey in a faction. I want to be the leader of the faction. I want to be the top guy, the fucking top dog of that faction, because I'm an alpha. Look, hence why I was a manager during my first year in fucking retail. I like being the top dog, the top dude. Like, I have a very dominating personality. I don't follow nobody else besides myself. But, dude, here's the thing. So they gave you your own faction, the fucking Diamond Mine, which was really trash, really. The only thing good about that faction was the Creed Brothers. Other than that, it was a pretty much boring faction. And guess what, Roddy? You still couldn't get over it. Dude, I forgot you was employed. Like, bruh, I forgot you was employed in NXT. That's how trash that faction was. You ain't do shit. Your promos still suck. You have no personality, no charisma. So you have given up. So that's why you want to go to AEW. To be the lackey of Adam Cole. But one other thing that bothers me, right? So he wants to go to AEW to be with his wife and his friends. Dude, let's talk about your wife. Dude, how come she's boring? I don't get it. Because if I had a wife who was a wrestler, I would make sure I would train her ass to have charisma, to have a character, to have a gimmick. Dude, his wife can't wrestle. His wife can't wrestle. She has the charisma of a damn sandwich. Bruh, she's boring. I'm like, bruh, she's your wife? It's like, I don't get it. Because if I had a wife that was a wrestler who had no charisma, no personality, that reflects bad on me. Right? Because why would I allow my wife to have no charisma, no personality? No, I'm like, no. Before you get on TV, we have to make sure you have charisma and a character and a gimmick. Because if you are boring, that makes me look bad as your guy. That means that I'm not helping you in shit. That means I'm not helping you. Dude, I don't get like, bruh, have you seen his wife wrestle? She is green as grass. I'm like, this is shocking. She has a husband who is a work rate god, right? A work rate god, and yet she can wrestle her damn self. That's the equivalent of, I don't know, Dean Malenko having a wife that can't wrestle. Like, really? Who fucking trained her? What's going on here? What's her name? Shafir? She can't wrestle. She has no personality. She can't talk. She has no facials. She can't talk worth a damn. She can't wrestle. And she's the wife of Roderick Strong? Dude, what are you doing? How can you allow that? She's your wife. She should be wrestling exactly like you, right? Bro, have you noticed that Charlotte Flair has been doing some of the same moves as Andre Idol, right? Because she has learned some moves from her fiance, Andre Idol, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't get it, bro. How come she sucks? But you are good in the ring, but how come she sucks? What are you doing? So yes, take your ass to AEW to teach her how to fucking wrestle. I don't get it. That's like insane in hindsight. She's the wife of a wrestler who is known for work rate, but she can't work. But the point is, yes, I feel like the WWE should let his ass go. Yes, I feel like the WWE should let go Roderick Strong. Let him go. You know what I'm saying? He ain't that good. He has the personality of white bread. He has the personality of oatmeal. Yes, he needs to go to AEW. That's it. I'm done.